What's going on, everybody?
Welcome, everyone, to the next episode of Immortalized in Stone. I hope everyone's having a good week and is getting themselves some collectibles. So how's everyone doing?
Doing good, man.
Good, bro. Good.
Good to hear.
Yo, check this out, you guys, real quick. Hold on. Ready? Bam. Check that out.
Got the
the color changing bulbs.
Yeah, Wi-Fi, bro.
Alexa?
Nah, I got the cheap. You know my name, right? What's my name? You know my name. Come on. I got it off of eBay. It's a Chinese website, and they're called smart bulbs. And they've got like a little app.
Yeah.
And you change the brightness and stuff like that, and you could do all different kind of colors and stuff, and you could group up your bulbs. But yeah, you just do all white.
Cool.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't really think there's a real function to it though, because it's kind of hurting my eyes doing like a blue or something like that. You know what I mean?
So you need some music, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool because like it turns like it changes the color of things.
Right. Yeah, it does.
It like turns.
A red costume can turn a completely different color.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's the cool part, but then it kind of hurts your eyes. It's like being in a black light or something like that, like 24/7.
Yeah.
So I don't know if people actually use these and like to be in different colors. I don't get it.
Yeah. I'm dying to hear what you guys think about the new Deadpool trailer that dropped today.
That was awesome, bro. I really enjoyed it. Did you guys see the X-Force costume?
Yes.
Was it? I thought it wasn't red. He had like it didn't look gray enough though, but he did like have an off-color costume. Right?
No, he had the gray costume. And what is Terry Crews' character? You guys know? You know what I'm talking about? You know who I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know what mutant he is. Maybe somebody in the chat knows.
I knew.
Made a picture of it.
Yeah, but he's accurate though to the character. Like as far as his looks. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, so we got to see that trailer, which was great. Also, the trailer to the Avengers, which I thought looked pretty good.
So why don't we talk about the elephant in the room?
What are we talking about?
That Batman.
That Batman? All right, I was gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, Fat Man.
Batman.
All right, let me pull it up. Let's get down to it.
There's a lot of people that got on me for that, but then on one of the Facebook groups, but then everyone was like, "Yeah, I kind of see it." And it's because he's kind of like hunched over, and it's the way they took the picture of the angle. It looks like he's like just real stocky, like a short, stocky Batman.
I like my Batman like that, bro. Let me see. I don't know. He reminds me a lot of like the bulky, like I told you, like the bulky Frank Miller type brawler Batman.
Yeah, it has that Frank Miller-esque body type to it.
I love the gloves. I really like. They look like the Arkham Asylum ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say this thing really looks like the Arkham Asylum.
The belt's a little bit too big for me, but I'm digging the belt. And portrait is fine. Rather have sculpted cape, but I'll take it. The other thing I have an issue with is I don't like these late
the chaps.
I'm not feeling this, man.
Not that, bro.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
Like, come on, man. Like you had it. I don't know what this is unnecessary. And the boots are right, and I really like the base.
It's like him say, "I don't wear hockey pants."
Is that the new PF? Or what is that?
The new PF.
I mean, I like it. He looks mean as hell, man. Except I agree with you mostly, but the belt seems like the abdomen area to his waist is kind of not right. They need to fix that a little bit.
I'm digging the damage too, whatever this is. I don't know who this fighting.
And then his hips are thrusting out. I don't know. That doesn't look nasty.
David, Google real quick. David Finch, Batman. Like images. Let me know what you guys think.
He does look like the Batman Incorporated suit.
I like his face though.
Well, speaking of Batman guys that deal with Batman books, what about? Did anyone hear about what Dan Jurgens did? His tweet.
No.
Basically, he tweeted that he can't stand overweight people, and he was dissing some guy who was sitting in the seat next to him on the airplane. So basically, he lost a lot of fans over it.
Interesting.
You know, when you're in the public eye, you got to really be smart about what you say.
What's his last name?
Jurgens.
Ben Jurgens.
Jurgens. Yeah, he kind of looks like this Batman, and he kind of looks like this one or the Jason Fabok Batman.
Oh, I love Jason Fabok.
But yeah, I mean, because this Batman's real stocky. The way he draws, even like when he draws his Flash, this guy David Finch, the Flash looks real big, bigger than he should be.
His Bane is awesome too.
Yeah.
Yeah, his Bane was what I thought of when Sideshow did theirs.
How do you guys think about the portrait? He's looking older. He doesn't look like you know what I mean?
Looks old.
Older and like I don't know if this.
Yeah, he looks like he's been through a few battles.
What's that?
The Batman.
Oh, yo, share that, man. Okay.
See it?
That face is amazing.
Yeah, I like it, man.
So
yeah,
what
definitely
do you guys,
has a lot of texture and stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool.
What do you guys think the exclusive is going to be?
I hope it's not a Batarang, man. Hope something.
Or like a gun.
That's what it always seems to be.
I don't know. They're being more creative with their exclusive. Like Wonder Woman had the skirt, which I like, and the Brainiac head with Superman. So I feel that maybe they're will be a little bit more creative this time.
Yeah.
You guys,
yeah, maybe a Bane mask in his hand or
I
something.
think that, yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, he has to have a grinning face though, man, to change your head.
Something like that, yeah.
But yeah, you gotta have the way he's posed. You have to have the Batarang, bro.
I like this. No, I like this a lot. I think it's my favorite out of the three, close to Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I definitely it's better.
I would give it. Yeah, the change your head and the Batarang, just like the old one. And this time you can actually see the Batarang when you pose it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about an unmasked portrait, like kind of like what they did with Wolverine? Would you guys be into that?
If they do a good Bruce Wayne, then that would be cool.
I think they're like Sideshow's a little lazy when it comes to mass portraits. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no, Miles got one though.
Yeah, Miles looks good though too. Yeah.
Yeah, his looks really good.
Oh man,
I think I'm gonna buy this one and wait on Superman and Wonder Woman. But I think I'll wait till I get the edition size though before I pre-order. But it's
I think he's a must-have.
Yeah. I'm very very impressed. I don't know.
Fix the waist.
Yeah, we were looking at what this mad dog and this means, and I guess this is a Batman villain, Mad Dog. I don't know anything about him.
So Amadeus is the guy that created Arkham Asylum.
Mm-hmm.
You see this as Amadeus Arkham Asylum or whatever. And there's a whole backstory about both those guys.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool touch.
Another thing I was just asking, how did this picture's leaking? Because Sideshow didn't release this. Same with the Green Lantern, with the Green Arrow.
Well, it says Bleeding Cool. Who's Bleeding Cool? Exclusive first look.
I don't know.
I mean, they don't officially leak anything, but I think certain individuals do on the side.
All right, there's something that I'm more excited than the Batman, and it's this guy. Nope, not this guy.
I'm hoping he means the Green Arrow. That's what I'm excited.
My boy Green Arrow here.
Yeah, so I have been asking for him for God knows how long.
Does he look too skinny to you guys, or is it good? Is it perfect?
No, he's about on point for his character. I mean, if you go, I have most of his comics going all the way back to when they were considered adult comics, and that's pretty spot on to him. Even the face is spot on.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm glad they got that right.
It's sort of a modern, at the same time, classic look. I love it.
It's very nice.
I want like a modern portrait, and I'm good, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Either that, or I don't know. I have a feeling they're gonna do the punching glove arrow.
If I get this, I'll probably put him next to Green Lantern because I don't have anybody sitting with Green Lantern right now.
It will go perfectly because they're best friends.
Yep.
I'm just hoping.
Green Arrow's not an if character. You're definitely getting them, bro.
Yeah, no. I want to wait on this the size editions of all these pieces, dude. And especially now everything's 500 up, everything's 500 plus, and then $500 plus.
I don't know. I think either you.
I don't know.
I understand with the Batman, they're gonna make so many anyways. I don't think it matters, man. Especially with Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
But I hear you.
I don't think Green Arrow though is like for us big DC fans, yeah. But I don't know if he's a character that they would make tons of unless people go crazy pre-ordering it, which I mean, honestly, it would be cool to see because I don't think he gets enough love. But I also like smaller edition sizes, so a 500 would be good for me.
For the exclusive, yeah.
Yeah, because he would be probably a day one pre-order for me.
Oh yeah, day one I'm getting them, bro, or a pre-order. I'm not gonna kid myself. If you know you're gonna get it, bro, and it's a must-have, don't screw yourself around, man.
That's what happened to me in Bane, and I regret it to this day.
With what?
With Bane.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that exclusive portrait, man. Fuck.
It don't matter.
Slipped on it.
You don't need that exclusive portrait.
I know. I don't know. I like the modern looks and characters. I love that.
Oh, what do you think while we were saying that, you said the punching glove arrow.
That'd be cool.
I could see maybe a modern portrait is a possibility as well.
But
yeah, more like a new 52 kind of one.
Lou, you could be correct. I mean, because they got the show, and people might want to get it.
And I think I still love this show. It's my second favorite. Although I got to tell you, I started watching. I didn't finish it yet before this show, Krypton, and that's looking good so far.
Oh man, did you see the making of that? They did an entire hour making of Krypton. It looks amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How are the effects and everything?
It looked like it's studio quality. It like Smallville on steroids.
Yeah,
really.
Exactly.
I loved Smallville.
Interesting.
I watched all 10 seasons.
And
it got too slow for me, man.
I didn't know exactly what it was about, but when they talked about it, it's basically the main character is Superman's grandfather, and then they actually have a parallel timeline going on where you've got somebody from the future traveling back to,
Yes.
I mean, it looks like it's going to be an epic show.
And you'll know as soon as it happens, you'll know who it is that came back in time. I'm not going to spoil it, but you will know the character.
What?
The guy that goes back in time to see the Kryptonians.
Oh, I bet you it's Booster Gold.
Booster Gold.
I'm not gonna say anything. It's obvious if you're a DC fan. It's Booster Gold.
Yeah.
We all know.
So far I'm enjoying
Brainiac. That's it. My bad.
Well, he's the villain.
Oh yeah.
Somebody in the
And
chat
which
said they're giving it the Battlestar Galactic treatment.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, it looks amazing.
All right, I'm gonna start to watch it then.
and what's really cool is that it's taking place right now in Candor, which everyone knows about that place. So
Yeah, the capital of fucking what you call it. Oh man, I feel like hammered shit.
Who pre-ordered this Spider-Man?
I would if I was collecting Spider-Man, but I'm staying out of that.
Fate,
yeah,
you in?
same here.
I think I'm gonna
No.
get that.
You don't
Tommy,
like
you
it,
get
Fate?
I like it, but nah. I only need one Spider-Man.
Fate still needs to get Venom and Carnage.
Yeah.
Well, which one are you getting? Which Venom and Carnage? There's like 10 of them now, right?
No, the Sideshow one.
Sideshows? The new ones or the old school?
The new.
New.
Mm-hmm.
A really good job on the portrait, in my opinion.
Fade, ever since last week you mentioned your YouTube channel, man, a lot of people have been asking how to get to it. You should actually tell them how to get to your YouTube channel.
Y'all know how to get to my channel, man. The same way I get to everybody else's channel, man.
Yeah, you gotta go to Rocky 4.
Rocky IV.
The chauffeur.
Yeah, I'm the chauffeur, man. Nah, good looks though, man. Y'all, Pop Culture Fate 29, man. That's Pop Culture Fate 29. Once I get back on a run, I'm gonna go big time, man.
Yeah, I was watching last week. I couldn't get on, but in the chat, man, I was just following the chat, man. A lot of people were asking, you know, what's the channel? What's the channel, man?
Yeah, Pop Culture Fate 29. Yeah, I started off, you know, kind of weak, you know, kind of like how I am right now, just you know. But then I was like, okay, I gotta pick it up a little bit. So everything gets better, you know, as it goes along. You will see true progression, man. I'm giving you real YouTube. I'm not giving you production.
I think you're covering the mic.
The progression along the way, you know. So
Somebody mentioned they caught you playing games last night. I guess you play live on there too, right?
Oh yeah, he does that all the time.
yeah. I haven't played Madden in a while, so I got spanked as I should. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into that so I can start dominating again. And yeah,
Cool.
I gotta do that. Like on the weekends, I want to do at least the current games right now. Fortnite's supposed to be a everybody's playing it. It's a big deal. Me, I don't see the big deal of it, but that's what they get. And it's got to be fun. If it's not fun, I'm just gonna say it's trash, and I'm not gonna play it. Though. But enough about me. Thank you.
Is
Mr.
it
Xavier.
my mic or is Fate low?
It's a little low.
He's a little low.
Yeah, I thought so.
I sound low? Voice is low?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you're covering the mic.
Oh, yeah. I'm not. Hang on.
That's better now.
What's going on, fellas?
It's better now.
Yo, what's up?
Okay.
Only 17 inches high. Nice.
Hold up. Dream, you talking to me? What kind of invite you talking about? Or unless Dream is trying to get on the show.
What happened?
All right, go ahead, man. What were you saying, Dave?
Oh, no, I was saying it's only 17 inches high. Not bad.
Yeah,
Does that thing look like it's going to break, though?
Yeah.
It looks really fragile.
It is.
I feel like I'd snap
With the amount of breakage Sideshow pieces get, it is a little worrying.
Nah, isn't that part of the thrill of it, though? Knowing that you got something so fragile that it seemed like it was crafted so well that if you get near it, you can possibly make it. Or
I could come with a word. It wouldn't be real. It would be nerve-wracking, but absolutely nerve-wracking when you...
Yes, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see a grown man cry on camera.
I mean, I like to see the intricacies like that, man, done. But see, that's now I'm going on to a different topic. When you make something, actually, I don't really care how you make it, though. I guess it originally was hand sculpted and then they poured it, whatever. But just the whole craftsmanship, if they can make something
that fine in detail, I'll just accept it for what it is, man. You know, as far as it being breakable or not.
All right. With that said, what do you think about PVC statues? Because there's some out there that are incredibly detailed and look great.
Yes.
Like the Batman Killing Joke statue from Code of Akira.
Mm-hmm.
I have it, and I have it because one, I like it. It looks good, it appeals to the eye, and once again, it's the craftsmanship. And for me, number one is the art of the statue.
Hey, has anyone compared that one versus the DC Collectibles one, and which one's better?
I have both of them, but I still the Code of Akira, the sculpt on that is just it's amazing.
That's where I would have put my money. They do a really nice job.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I mean, I have a bunch of the Bishojos, and I think they did a great job on them as well.
And I think one of my, hang on. Let me see if I can get my picture back on. One, because I want y'all to see me when I say this, man. One of my favorite all-time statues, well, since I've been collecting, is the Gwen Stacy statue.
Mm-hmm.
And I think part of the coat is PVC, because I know I've touched it a few times, and it was a little bit of give. So I'm like, okay,
which one?
The Gwen Stacy, the J. Scott Campbell one. I love that statue, bro. And I like the detail in it, the craftsmanship in it, and everything about it. Wonderful, man.
That's a nice one.
Even the way they did the raindrops and stuff is ingenious.
It's truly an amazing statue, and it, for me, it's sort of kept the time, man. Throughout all this garbage that's come out, with all the hype, she stayed. You know, she stood the test of time for me, man.
She actually is the most valuable of the pieces in that line.
She should be. She should be, and I think Spider-Man should be dead last. I did like the. No. Black Cat should be last.
Oh.
Sorry, Lou. Hey, Mary Jane. I like it, even though she's simple. I like that one too, in its simplicity.
Yeah, the Mary Jane's nice.
Yeah, the girls really rocked it out, except for Black Cat. Yeah, they could have just let Spider-Man out of it, as far as I'm concerned.
Especially, we have so many Spider-Man pieces. I mean, I own it, but it's my second Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, we were just speaking about Carlos, and he joined.
Oh shit! What up, the motherfucker's back?
We were all like, Carlos hasn't been on in a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot hour.
Working overtime, saying that Prime 1 Superman.
That's something like that. But nah, man, I'm going another avenue. I get a big sports car, man. I told you that before.
I thought it was all that snow you guys were having.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, oh, it was crazy, and then it just disappeared. I shoveled my ass off. I called in sick today. And I'm like, all right, 6:30. You know, old men like me, when you become old, you have habits. I wake up early. I have no idea why. I just get up fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, all right, I'll shovel snow. And by 5 o'clock this afternoon, all the goddamn snow evaporated.
I actually got sick because I was sweating outside. Because as I was shoveling, I fucking started sweating like a dog, and then I took some stuff off, and next thing you know, like a couple hours later, my throat hurt. I feel like I just jump in front of a train and die. I feel like shit right now. Then I go outside, and the fucking snow's gone. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. I feel like you could be outside and flip flop. It's ridiculous.
Hey, look at the new guy, Ryan. Well, maybe I'm not the new guy, but he's been on. I've seen this guy before.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on? Cool.
Speaking of new guys, what's up, Carlos? How you doing, man?
What up, Poppy? You know, right here hanging out. No STDs, thank God. You know what I'm saying? So everything's okay. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't like me, but you like my style, man. I know. I come up with some crazy shit, but it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm trying to give up one of my kids' virginity. So if you guys want to start bidding, you let me know.
I got
Damn, first
I'm trying to get
it
all
was the
kind of money.
sisters, now it's his kids.
The sisters, I got women's eggs. I need cash, man. This is serious. Come on, man. That paycheck ain't gonna cover every fucking thing you want. Come on, man. Somebody's on child support and motherfucking getting money up in here. You can't tell me you got $87,000 worth of fucking statues and you just making it? No. I don't believe it. Anyway, guys, enough about that. Are we live or we're not?
Oh yeah, we're live.
Yeah,
we live? Oh my god, can you delete all the shit that I just said? Anyway, I'll be right back. I gotta get my drink.
So I think we might have talked about this last week, but let me show this piece. This is the Forge. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. I remember having the figure back when the original X-Men figures came out. But it's pretty cool to see somebody actually made him.
Is this the Icebreaker one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Make some nice stuff.
Can you keep that picture up, man?
Yeah.
For a second? Well, I guess.
What happened?
I think you're muting yourself, Fate.
No,
Or covering your mic. Or covering your mic or something.
I don't know.
I think it's the way that he stands something up that it covers the mic. But it's really cool to be seeing a lot of X-Men being made by XM and Icebreaker, and, you know. So for all the X-Men fans.
All right, so Lou.
Yeah.
Street Fighter, right?
Street Fighter?
No, just listen for a second. Street Fighter. I'm putting this in your mind. I'm setting your mind up. T-Hawk.
All right.
Right? T-Hawk? Ain't that his name?
I know who you're talking about, I think.
Right. Go back to the picture. So because I don't know this guy, but this is how I'm seeing him as. All right, so you got T-Hawk's boots, right? Wait, you got Cyborg's thigh. All right, on the right side. He's got the Wolverine colors, right, on his torso. He's got Cable's
well, because they were the. But yeah.
What, and he had what, Solid Snake or either Ryu's headband, either one? No, probably Ryu because it's red. Okay, he's like a mixture of so many guys, man. All right, so go ahead. Who is this dude, man?
Forge.
Forge is like the inventor for the X-Men. He comes up with fucking time machines and shit.
That's his mutant power. He's just a genius inventor.
Right.
Yeah, he's the one who sends Bishop back in time too, I believe.
Yes.
So given these custom companies, like let's say Icebreaker Designs, for instance, they're cranking out so many statues this year. How do they not get in trouble with some like Marvel or?
And my man just
DC
promoted that he's going to be at a convention. I'm like, yo.
It's like, shouldn't you be hiding that shit? Like, you're destroyed.
And he's gonna do a website too. I don't know how that works, man.
Okay, I was curious because I was like, if you came up with like a few a month, I would think you'd be okay. But
I don't think he can pull that shit off in the United States, though. I think it's because
that's right. He's in Toronto or
Toronto, maybe.
Yeah, because he'd be probably hit with that cease and desist.
No, just recently in California, they seized several $1 million in collectibles and statues and stuff. Made the news just last week.
Yeah, I was reading about that.
I didn't even hear that.
I heard about the one guy with the Silver Surfer or something.
Yeah, but it was all crap though. It's like what is it like that price is like inaccurate due to the fact that all that stuff is old and it's not really high end stuff. It was like stuff from like 10, 15 years ago, most of it. So they just basically going by suggested retail price. It's not like a lot of the new high end shit. It's all like old crap. Old shit. But it was in a lock a storage facility, I believe.
He got hit.
Yo, Ryan, let's talk about your premium formats that you have now.
Oh, you mean when I told you I was going to stick to 1/6 and 1/5 and I'm a total liar?
Yep.
Yeah, that happened.
I like that Colossus. I was eyeballing that for a while, but I think I'm gonna wait on XM to see if they're gonna do something.
I bought it from a dude in Norway. I thought it was going to come like in pieces. But I like that.
It's a big piece, right?
Yeah, it's like 20. I think it's 24. I think I measured it 24 inches tall.
It's pretty big for classic sideshow.
Yeah, I really like it, dude.
Motherfucking Lito's in the building. It's been a few weeks, brother. I got a look, and that was it.
He's pre-gaming.
Yo, shout out to Steve, man. How you doing, man, Steve?
Me, or is there another one?
Yeah, no, you, man, you.
No, you're the only one.
I'm the only Steve.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm chilling, man.
Like we on the same show. Why you shouting me out? I'm gonna get back to that. Watch how I bring it back around, man. Okay.
All right. When are we? Right now or later?
So, no, right. Listen, just listen, bro.
Let's go. I'm all ears.
Yeah. All right, so Lou, man, we go ahead and add another category onto the show, man. I mean, you know the awards that we set up, the secret awards that we set up.
Yeah.
And the new category is Father of the Year, man.
There we go.
And front runners, Mr. Steve, man, going out, passing the ball during the show, man. Big ups to Steve, man, with the family time, man. I see you out there in them streets, man, making it big time, man.
I have daughters, you know, they're 13 and 10, and they're like, throw the ball. We've been practicing at school, and I'm like, yo, I'm about to do this live show. And then I'm like, this is one of those moments that you're gonna look back in when you're dying, like, yo, I should have went through the fucking ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like y'all, but I was like, man, fuck the show. I'll be back in 30, 40 minutes.
Damn, you have to say fuck the show, man.
No, you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, man.
Let's go camping, Steve.
Yeah, right. See, that's not what it is. Cash will straight say, "Fuck
in his backyard."
Fuck the show. I'm gonna go camping, but after 15 minutes, he gets bored and logs back in.
Wait, wouldn't Father of the Year be Carlos for pimping his kids on YouTube Live?
He's muted.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Carlos just tried to sell his kids' virginity? What are you talking about?
Dude,
yeah.
Carlos,
No, we can't hear you, Carlos. Carlito. Way, man. You gotta unmute.
I don't think he knows that we
Yeah,
can't.
I think you're muted or something.
Mm-mm.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I said I got fresh pubic hairs
Okay.
from the kids, and you never know who's watching. There's money out there. There's money waiting to be raked. Raked it. I'm trying to use all angles. And the other one is that I was going to tell you is that I started a new business, which I only could do one statue a month. Actually, I give out my statue and lend it out. And so I charge like $125 a week.
Mm-hmm.
Use my any of my statues, $125 a week. Keep it at your house. Feel it out. Measure the space. Is it too tight? Is it too big? It's just too much, or it's just the perfect piece that I wanted. So instead of you spending that money, return, I will bring it to you, dust it. I do all the shit. I'll dust it every week, pick it up, deliver it, shine it up, whatever you need me to do.
So it's a rental service and a cleaning service.
Correct, for statues only.
Delivery service as well.
That's correct.
Well, a lot of people, I'm guilty of it sometimes too, just rent our statues because we buy them, we have them for a few weeks, and then we sell them at a loss.
Exactly. That's my whole thing, man.
I like that business plan. Maybe we'll go partners on it. We'll talk about it later.
That's it. We'll do it. Let's do it.
Anyway.
It's been very quiet, you guys.
I'm still winded from throwing a football around. I haven't fucking exercised in a year. And I came back. I had to go 2 times. One's for me and one's for y'all.
Oh, let's go.
Yo, what are you drinking, Carlos? What's that white stuff?
Milk, man.
Hey, Jim, I picked up Wildcats Omnibus.
Yeah, the Absolute Edition.
Yeah, the Absolute, yeah.
So let me ask you this, because I bought it just because I'm a fan of Jim Lee's art, and I never read the story. Have you read the story from back in the day, or
back in the day? Yeah.
Was it a good story or not really?
It's a good story, but what I didn't like about it is that because of the way they sold the comic and everything, the story gets so chopped up and convoluted through the 3 evolutions of that team until it's like you really can't follow who's what because they change up everything so drastically when DC took over, and they didn't really continue the story from the initial run when Jim Lee did it for Image.
So that's why the Absolute only says DC. There's no mention of Image Comics at all. That's because they bought the Wildcats and then they own the material.
Right.
That's crazy.
So was that Omnibus the first run of Wildcats?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The 90s Jim Lee run.
Yeah, I used to have the first one hanging out.
Yeah.
The gold version or whatever.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
it.
they redefined the characters and did things like that, and it just became, a different story altogether.
I'm getting a lot of statue collectors hook on these omnibus, yo.
Yeah, man, you are. You are.
Oh, you ain't kidding. We were talking about that the other day.
And not only that, I was pretty bad. I got a lot of people buying that Infinity Gauntlet box set too.
Yeah, I can't do that. They got the omnibus, and I'm like, there's too many. It's too many duplicates in that set to get the box set.
The box set with the box set. The Infinity Gauntlet omnibus covers the first 3 volumes of that box set, but there's like 13 volumes in the box set.
Right.
So you're still getting Infinity War, the crossovers, the aftermath. You're getting Infinity Crusade, again, the crossovers and the aftermath. So the biggest double dip, I just bought the Secret Wars box set.
I saw that, yeah.
Which has, Civil War is the one I posted. Secret Wars I haven't got yet. But Secret Wars, I have the 2 omnibus, and I think everything is collected. That was kind of just like a double dip.
Yo,
anyway,
Lou, people are asking if you have something special for the 200th episode.
It's something we will be discussing in the next few days. We're going to be coming up with something for the show.
Cool.
Yo, Cass, where do I pre-order?
Definitely, we will have something.
You did say it was going to be something good.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I'm looking at Cass's custom setup there. With that light up on the back signal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Bane.
Yeah.
Bane light up.
Tim's always taking shit to the next level.
Yo, I love it.
I know I'll be throwing in a smaller scale statue, but as part of the giveaway. But we'll see what else we're gonna do.
Yo, I got a question for you guys. There's at least, I think that's like 160 up on this top shelf, and it's only being held up by 2 Bestas, whatever right, Bestas, or D-tops, or no Bestas, yeah. Yes. I don't know how much more weight I could put on there.
Fuck it. Put it all up there.
I should be good, right?
I mean, the heavy ones are pretty much Bane and that Croc and Batman, right? They're lighter ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah, he placed them well.
Yeah, you should be
What's
fine.
the maximum shelf weight for that? I would think it's the same for the top of it, right?
Just don't
Well, that's solid wood, correct, Tim?
Yeah, the solid wood. But I'm worried about the Bestas themselves, like caving in or something like that.
I think the bigger worry is the middle of the plank.
That's compressed.
Yeah, that would.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I bought some. I bought
it was like $80 to the wall.
It was like $80 for this wood, bro. This wood's not bending or bowing.
It's not popular. It's oak, right?
Yeah. It's one of the most expensive ones they had at Home Depot.
That's dilapidated wood.
So what is it? What is it being held by? The L brackets on the wall?
So it looks like there's L brackets, but those are just holding 2 pieces. I put 2 pieces together.
Right, and that's behind the TV's in front, right? I'm assuming that's the TV.
Yep. And then so I painted it black, but it's basically just sitting on 2 Bestas. That's it.
That's what it is, right? Oh, okay.
It's against your character to buy the most expensive wood.
Yeah, well,
right, because he goes to the movie for $2.
I'm surprised it's not like recycled wood or some shit. You know?
Yeah.
You just shaved a bunch of wood and glued it together.
Well, there you go. You know where his priorities are. Are fucking not the movies, goddamn statues. I'll spend the $80, but I will not give you fucking $7 for that ticket. No.
These kids' shoes have holes in them.
When you're in this hobby, you gotta cut corners, brother.
He's like, Dad, can we go to Olive Garden? No, you're going to McDonald's and ordering off the dollar menu.
Yeah. Can I get a Happy Meal? No. Daddy needs a new shelf.
Yo, you guys
Save
need
an ironwood or some shit.
Yo, you guys need to do this with your Bane. I'm telling you.
Light?
Get a
Looks nice.
get like a little light or something in there, and get like a white light, and it's pretty nice.
Yeah, a lot of us said from the beginning that needed a light up feature.
What's the fail?
It would have been really cool since it's broken if they would have gave like a flickering light.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
So Tim, why don't you support your the middle of the shelf with a just cut a 2x4.
Yeah, I'm listening.
And paint it, or you can wrap it, like carbon black or something, and just measure the height of it, the bottom of it, all the way to the floor. Do you have floor, or is another shelf holding that TV?
Oh, it's a TV stand.
Yeah, then you just take another piece of 2x4, put that there, drill both ends, attach it to the bottom of that piece of 2x4, and then that'll be your support. So that way you can put your biggest piece in the middle. And so you don't feel like it's going to topple, from one side or the other. I mean, it's never going to probably ever happen, but just in case, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm worried about the future if they come out with more villains, because they seem like they're just popping statues out now. So if they start doing more villains for Batman, I'm gonna try to put as many as I can up there. So I might have to.
I was going to say though, how many more could you actually fit?
Well, you could squeeze a lot of them in. You could squeeze a lot of those guys in.
It's not that; it's the weight you got to worry about, because regardless of what it is, it's gonna buckle.
Yeah.
If a tree can buckle due to a wind, what do you think that can do? And this is a live tree. So you got to take that in consideration. I would do something similar to what Carlos said, or I would come up with some other means. Because if you leaving that, and it looks from what it looks like to me, it looks like it's kind of laminated, like it's some kind of laminated sheet over whatever's in there.
Or you painted it?
No, I painted it.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's impressive.
Well, if he actually does that whole L bracket idea in the middle, it should help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust those floating L brackets on the wall.
Nope.
Well, not floating. I would put them right into the studs.
Yeah, well, that's another story. But then you got to worry about when you attach it to the actual shelf, the L bracket to the shelf, because the screws should be like bolted. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Just I definitely, floating shelves for me are. I mean, I got glass floating shelves, which I love, but
I don't trust shelves anyway, because regardless of what people think, the earth moves, and on top of that, depending on what kind of trucks or something is in your area, over time, craters and shit moves, and you don't feel it. But you ever notice how, like, you're in your house and you hear like a cracking or a noise coming from your wall?
Yeah.
That was just my wife rolling over on bed.
Oh my God.
I don't trust glass shelves. Glass is something that I don't think I'd ever do.
Well, I'll tell you, like, Lowe's sells this beautiful, amazing bracket. So it's a metal bracket that goes across. You stick in your shelf. Once you stick it in, it's the weight. It's awesome. It's just the way it's made. Anyway, they're amazing. I went from bullshit like shelves. I wanted to see. When you see through it, it gives you a little bit more of like what does that feel? It's open. So anyway, that's just me.
That and the tempered glass can like spontaneously combust or whatever. I've had that happen once or twice.
Oh really?
Not on my DTOFs, but like on. I mean, that's what made me sell my DTOFs. It was on like a TV stand.
Oh, okay.
Like a tiered one. I mean, luckily it wasn't the part that the TV landed on. It was sitting on. It was like the one for like the DVD player or something. But it came downstairs, it just shattered cubes everywhere.
Oh,
it's weird.
Crazy.
I would just recommend getting shells or getting. I don't trust shells. I don't give a damn what kind of stuff you use. They're just not worth it. In due time, depending on the climate too, all that shit plays a big role. Your climate changing and stuff, and depending on how you go from hot to cold in a room, all that plays a big factor. That's why a lot of people always posting pictures of their shit caving in.
Don't you have shelves behind you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Shelves on the Besta?
Yeah, but all my shit is anchored.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like,
Says,
I'm talking about regular shelves.
Okay.
I'm not talking about bookshelves. You gotta remember the bookshelf is a certain diameter and a certain support. This is a lot different than that.
Yeah, I see. You're talking about a wide shelf. Okay.
Yeah, so
okay, I got you.
Guys, I just picked up this game. If you see my picture there, it's fucking awesome. I just want to let you know.
Captain America, the lady.
Thank you for supporting.
Love it. Just wanted to share that.
I'm telling you, it's one of the cool frames they had for Facebook, and I thought, for anyone who had a PS1, awesome. That brings back nostalgia.
Yeah, you remember the PS1 cases that were long, like big, tall cases.
Yeah, the old school ones.
Yeah. I used to have the Mortal Kombat 3 one. That shit was big as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so listen, I made a mistake, y'all. I really fucked up.
Uh-oh.
I ordered the Miles Morales Spider-Man earlier today, and I should have did it live. Missed opportunity.
You should record it? Nah.
No. So I posted it on my Facebook Gem Mint page or whatever, and somebody hit me on the comments, you should have did it live on the show tonight. I was like, fuck, I didn't even think of that.
Gotta do it live.
Let's do it live.
Gotta do it live. That was a missed opportunity.
Hey, Carlos. Did Big Bad Toy Store send you your Superman versus Flash yet?
No. Oh, did you?
No.
They're super late. How funny is this? I got a PCS Conan Warpaint coming. Lou, you got yours is coming too, right?
They hit me up about it. I'm still deciding.
Okay, well, anyway.
They're in stock now, I see, right?
Yeah, they're in stock.
I've been waiting for that. That's all I'm waiting for right now down the line. And that one, the Superman Flash.
Carlos, did you pre-order this one?
Yeah, I did. I got to make a payment. The guy's been hounding me for the last 2 days.
Oh, really?
I saw that, yeah.
But you know what? I keep looking at the faces, not doing it for me right now.
I agree.
It's I don't know, man. Something about it's going to be funky.
It looks like it's just the angle in that one, in that picture.
No, he has some other. He has some other shots and 3 heads, and just one of them just doesn't look. I don't know the nose and shit. But anyway, whatever. We'll see. Too late. Well, it's not too late. Could always come up with a story. Not listening, are you?
It has.
Oh my God!
Trying to get your daughter's number.
Yeah, there you go.
It off with one of your kids.
Yo, Ryan. So what did you pick up and why?
I just got my favorite characters. So I got Vader, Colossus, the Aquaman exclusive, which I don't really like its neck at first, but it looks a lot better in person. Like the side profile of it, he looks like he's got like a neck problem.
Yeah.
Doesn't look that bad.
Just don't like this square feet. Everything else I like.
Did you get the exclusive from somebody, or did you
even notice that, Dave? You bastard!
Did you get it from eBay or? Yeah.
What piece is this?
The Aquaman. He's got.
Oh,
you're right. He does his fucking head.
Yeah, he kept asking me about how the neck joint was.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad, but yeah, now I'm gonna be looking at the fucking square feet. Thanks, Dave.
No, my bad, bro.
Nah, I'm just joking. And then I got the Dark Side. I really like Dark Side. So.
Nice. I like Darks.
And then I pre-ordered that Guile and the Magneto Maquette.
Oh, nice.
And then the Scoliosis cap from Sideshow.
Scoliosis.
Yeah, that really got a back problem. Seen that one? I still like it.
Love this guy's sense of humor. It's awesome.
So
definitely fits with this show.
Yeah, fucking awesome. Just straight shooter, man. Just telling you something. You gotta listen. What's up?
Did you pre-order the Prime 1 Superman, the sculpted or the fabric?
Both. Yeah. You can't have just one Ferrari. You gotta have 2 Ferraris. Once you got that level, I can go for another one.
So are you getting the Sideshow one as well?
Of course.
No,
I really like the Sideshow one.
Yeah, the Sideshow one was really pretty.
I'm not a big Soup fan, but I really like the Sideshow one.
I'm not
What,
really
say
a
that
big
again?
Colossals fan, but I like yours.
Best friends forever, right?
You want to hurt my feelings? I can hurt your feelings too. Okay, thank you.
No, hey Ryan, seriously, Ryan, I didn't hear you. Could you say that again?
So what?
About soups at that part right there.
Oh, I said I'm not really a big Soup fan.
Oh, okay, all right.
Like what? Like lima bean soup or
I wasn't talking about Superman. Jesus, they got
matzo ball soup?
What's up with that new Batman coming out? What's that going to be about?
It's called Wrecking Shit, man. You see it? He look way
That's
better than
swole
Superman.
That's swole Batman.
That looks
Yeah,
nice,
man.
man.
All right.
That's a chubby Batman.
Welcome, Mr. Michael. What's up?
Who joined? Oh, Mike.
Michael.
All right, yo, real quick. So you take a look at that Batman, right? And he looks hard, ready to go, right? Pause, man. All right, and then you go back to Joker. He seems like too comic-y, so it's like they don't even play off of each other, man.
Yeah, that Batman looks like a Prime 1 serious type of Batman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Are they supposed to though? Are they supposed to be a set?
I mean, you would think the new Joker would go with the new Batman.
Not really.
So hold on, Faye, you're getting that new Joker?
I planned on it, but now I see that Batman. I'm like, whoa, why get that Joker when that Joker doesn't support that Batman?
But the
And
Joker compliments Harley, though.
That is very true. But come on, they all go together, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like that Batman goes more with the Superman, right? Because Superman,
and the Wonder Woman, right? I thought that was the whole idea. It was just a trio.
Actually, Batman stands alone. He's more detailed, man.
I love him.
Yeah, Batman's the better one.
I don't like his cape. It looks like he's wearing a trench coat.
He's got the more realistic look to his face. I don't know. Wonder Woman, I give her second place, and Superman looks more comical. I don't know. That's just me, though. But they're all nice, but I don't want them separate. I like them all together.
So I had an idea for a segment for this show. I know you guys let me know what you think, but it might take up too much time of the show. If you have a segment on pre-order and everybody runs the PO. Crickets? What?
Oh, I didn't hear you. Say that again?
Yeah, you were breaking up, man.
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
What I was saying is I had an idea for a segment on the show where everybody it's like what do you have on PO? What do you got on pre-order?
Right. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do that right now.
That's a decent segment.
Yeah, let's do that right now.
It might take a long time.
Nice,
we got 10 people with fucking...
I think some of us have very little. So. I know. I personally, I'm still waiting to get 2 pieces, but they're on their way. But the only one that I'll have on pre-order, in all reality, is going to be the Green Arrow. So I'm pretty quick.
So I'm thinking Batman, Green Arrow, One Punch Man. I'm still on the hunt for that. I'm getting that, the One Punch Man diorama.
Nice.
I got some other statues coming in. MegaCon's coming up at the end of May, so I'm going to be statue hunting at the MegaCon. Got some money saved for that. That's where I picked up my exclusive Superman too. So
yeah.
On a good deal.
Yeah. 500.
Can't beat it.
Yeah, because that was a couple of years ago. So, yeah, you got to go to the cons, bro. Go to the cons early, the first day, and then the last day, so you could talk everyone down. And just pull the money out. Just have the money out. Open up your wallet and be like, and take out how much you take. Don't take it. You know, I mean, just leave what you're gonna spend in there, what you want to spend on the statue, and just be like, dude, this is it, bro. It's the last day, and then you just throw the money at their face, and they'll just like, all right.
Then you tell them you don't want to take this shit back to the store.
Yeah,
Come on, put it back on eBay right here. Let's make this deal happen.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it works. Yo, who's all going to MegaCon? I know Carlito's coming, Mike's coming, David, Lou, right? Fate.
Well, I know. I know. Me and David. Is Mike and Carlito coming?
That's the rumor.
What? What are we talking about?
MegaCon.
You
Where's
coming to
that?
Orlando?
It's
When
in
is that?
Orlando.
At the end of May.
May.
I can do a weekend there.
Yeah.
I'll stay in my in-laws' house. Perfect.
Yo, let's
Nice.
go.
I know that Marty is coming as well. He's gonna stay here.
Is it May 24th to the 27th?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So mark your calendars. I'm gonna buy the tickets soon.
Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy my tickets this week.
If I
Yo,
start
Mike.
walking now, can I make it there by then?
We gotta get Fate to come down and go.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
I can't get no statues though, man.
He's in Tampa, man. He can come right, take a bike ride down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's down the street.
Okay, I see the pictures with Miles and Spidey together. Okay.
It looks nice.
We see the picture with the Spidey Peter and the Miles Morales one.
Oh, pull it up. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, I can pull it up on my cell phone, man.
Yo, Steven, did you pre-order the Miles?
Yeah.
Nice.
Didn't you hear the whole thing where I said I fucked up because I should have waited to do it live?
Yeah.
Oh, you did fuck up. Wow, god damn it.
Yeah.
What happened to,
I think when Green Arrow comes out, we should all do it live at the same time.
I'll do Batman next week.
Okay, hey Dave, I got one for you, bro. This is on Facebook. I'm gonna ask Cask about this, since he's the Dio guy. Daredevil versus Vulture, bro. Looks pretty nice to me, man.
Oh, I have it. I had it right here too. You gonna pull it up?
Show it up.
Oh yeah, that does look sharp.
I got it here. I've never seen Daredevil go against Vulture.
Yeah, we're gonna have to ask some of the Marvel guys. The Marvel guys.
Well, they showed the comic scene, the whole fight with him, and that's a direct scene from out of that issue.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm with you. I don't ever think Vulture and Daredevil as nemesis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Daredevil's back looks weird in that.
Damn, you know this is gonna lean in a couple years.
How tall is that statue?
It's looking like a 6 to me, or maybe a 5th, but I don't know. Just looking at the picture.
Who makes this?
I would probably say at least 24 to 26 inches.
Is it 1/4? Is it? It's gonna be 1/4, right?
I don't know, man. It's gonna be huge.
I believe it's quarter scale.
That's too much.
I know I'm a DC guy, but this Cyclops got me all pumped, man. Steven, you getting this, right?
Yeah.
This thing looks amazing so far. The whole line looks awesome.
So the first picture, right? Please. So that looks like a different pose to me compared to the second one. So it's gonna have what, 2 torsos?
It's got to.
Maybe
they're trying to pull off that pose.
Maybe switch out just a switch out arm, I guess.
Because he's looking up.
One looks like the concept art. That doesn't even look like the 3D.
Yeah, I really like that. If that was an art print, it looks sharp.
I think that's what you're gonna get. I don't think you're gonna get the other things.
Let me just say this. Stay tuned.
Okay. Man, I will get this.
What's up, guys?
And the Omega Red.
What's up?
Because you saw all their XM's concept art looks different than the actual statue that they end up coming out with.
All right, so my man in the chat confirmed it will have 2 torsos. That's confirmed. So I'm in. It's a good thing because I was looking at that custom Cyclops. You guys seen the one that just recently?
The one for Mac?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's not Mac that comes on the show, is it?
No.
Because if that was the case, I would have supported the home team, man.
I'll pull it up. Hold on.
I was watching some of Mac Collectibles videos last night. Like he had the 1/3 scale Batman Beyond. I used to want that piece, man.
Oh no, we talked about no, that's not.
Yeah, that you got to be careful. That sometimes you watch people's videos, it'll push you over the limit, and you'll end up pre-ordering a piece or something.
Oh hell yeah! I've done that plenty of times in the past.
But I'm in a good space right now where I'm really focusing. I'm about to get rid of a few pieces, and I'm really focusing the collection here.
What do you get rid of?
You talking about this one?
Yeah, that one.
That was nice.
I think I'm gonna get rid of my Gladiator and King Hulk, my 3 Hulk premium formats, the Thing premium format, and my XM Thanos.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa.
I'll clear
Is that
some.
thing a regular or exclusive?
Exclusive. But I got a buyer already. I got a good friend of mine, the guy who I brought on the show that one time.
Oh, okay.
My man Frank.
David.
What's up, bro?
So Cyclops is a righty, right? In the other picture, he hasn't doing the same thing with the left hand, like the fingers to the temple.
Oh, the this one.
Yeah, it's kind of, see, yeah.
No, but it is 2 torsos though. Trust me.
But this is more the actual '90s Cyclops.
But that's the different. That's the custom versus the XM, right?
Yeah. This looks more like the modern take.
I've been feeling the XM X-Men pieces lately, man.
Yeah, me too.
I seen someone was dogging out the Professor X recently on Facebook. They were saying how it looks boring, and some people were saying, "What do you want him to be doing, a handstand?" I mean, come on.
Exactly. Haters gonna hate.
Lose all in on that, Professor X.
I'm really not feeling this.
You know what it is? Because it is, like you said, it's Professor X. He's in a wheelchair and he uses his mind powers. What is he going to be doing?
I know.
So, Dave, I know you want to talk about this Wonder Woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk about it since, that's my baby. Yeah.
Head sculpt looks nice. Hair looks a little weird.
Nah, hair. All they got to do is just brush the hair behind her shoulders. Like that looks like total garbage.
Give her a perm. Get that shit straightened out.
Look. Say what?
You got to give her a perm and get that shit straightened out.
This is like the same reason I never bought like a female hot toy that had like the real hair.
Exactly.
Oh, they look like dolls.
I'm just gonna walk in on me when I'm combing that thing, and I'm just gonna be like,
"You're gonna say, honey, we need to talk."
I gotta get a new one now. It's like it doesn't work out anymore.
Completely looks like a doll, man. I would never.
Yeah. That's not my speed at all. If you like it, that's good for you, but not for me.
Yeah.
And then to be half scale, right? Like, holy shit!
I know, right?
It's big. Michael, you like Michael or Mike?
Either way, it doesn't matter to me.
I see you got that death stroke behind you. What do you think of it?
I think it looks good to me. I like it.
Yeah, I like mine too. It's nice. I didn't know that the swords were going to be metal, so that was a really nice surprise when I opened it up.
Yeah, I was stuck with the regular for that reason.
Yeah.
Why don't they advertise that? I mean, you'd think that'd be like a selling point.
I don't know.
They didn't do the same thing with Leonardo either. They didn't say his.
Like the funny part was the exclusive was the staff, which is made of like PVC, and it was a letdown next to the sword.
Yeah, the sword.
Yeah. But I mean, he's got a lot of hate on him. I think he looks pretty good. It's a nice statue. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I have to see it in person.
I was watching Tim's videos on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where I got the whole thing about the staff being PVC.
Cass, you reviewed it?
Yeah. I did all three. I did unboxing, review, and did like the close.
I gotta put a bell on your name or something, man, because I'm missing stuff, bro.
So, you know what YouTube used to do is it used to delete people from that I used to follow and shit.
Yeah, they were known for doing that.
Yeah.
You have to hit the bell so you get the notifications when they post something.
Right.
Yeah, because I go to his channel every now and then. I'm like, what? He did that? Where was I? I didn't get the.
Yo, the death stroke is nice. I don't know if you're on the fence for it, but people, if you talk to the people that actually bought it, they like it.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, he looks great with the rest of the DC characters.
Yeah.
I had the Prime 1 Deathstroke as well. And I thought that piece was great too. It just took up too much room and it just didn't fit in with my collection.
Oh, you got rid of it?
And he had a lot of QC issues as well, so
Mm.
they didn't fit right. His arms didn't fit in there right. There's a lot of gaps and some glue. He had glue on him.
It's crazy how Sideshow always has so many QC issues, man. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, and that's Prime 1 too, but it came
Oh,
from
is it?
Sideshow.
Oh, okay. Well, let me,
well, no,
correct
not the new
myself.
one. I'm talking about the Prime 1 Deathstroke. I had that one.
Oh, okay.
And the arms, and there's giant gaps in his arms where they fit in.
Prime 1's not the best either. I know a lot of people that Spider-Man 2099 had the same issue that I had with the shit not sitting flush.
Did you get
so many people did videos about breaking the statue?
Yeah.
What's up, Kelvin?
No, I was asking Steve, did Sideshow send in the replacement for piece for the 209?
They said that they're gonna send it. They wanted to give me a partial refund. I'm like, fuck that. If I ever have to sell this shit, I'm gonna be screwed.
Yeah.
So they just kind of said it may take a while because it's coming from Japan. I'm like, but I could get a custom in 3 days shipped from Singapore.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
A Prime 1 replacement takes like 3 months. I had a portrait, Batman portrait, and it took 3-4 months to get.
Wow.
Yeah, they'll offer a $40 to $100 discount, and then if you ever have to sell it in the future, you have to knock off like $200 off it. So it's
Probably, I bet it saves them money that way too. The ship.
But I can still display it, so I kind of forget that it's even broken because I can still display it, you know. But
I'm glad you pulled that one up, David, because I was going to talk about that.
It's a little too much. I think it's a little too much.
I mean, if you like throne pieces, it's pretty cool.
So I know the guy who commissioned it. Actually,
Yeah,
I
Bon
pre-ordered.
Norton.
I know him from Instagram when we all were into comics before statues, but I pre-ordered his Hobgoblin, which I don't know if you have a picture of that.
Yeah, I've seen that as well.
Is that this one?
It's going to be the static. Yes, that one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that looks pretty awesome.
I'm on point today.
So I really thank you. I really wanted to support him, and I figured once this comes in, I'll sell my Sideshow Hobgoblin, and I'll just have this one.
Yeah. But back to the other Spider-Man. Maybe I'm going to be a little bit blasphemous here, but every character wasn't meant to be on a throne.
Right. And I told him that. I said, listen, when he showed me the concept, I said, listen, you're going to get a lot of hate on this piece. Like, there's already a stigma with throne pieces. Like, it's enough is enough, you know?
Yeah.
But he's the type of dude that he wanted it because he commissioned it because he wants it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, hey, if he can get 20 people that feel the same way he does, he'll be all right.
Yeah.
What's that Batman I'm seeing? Is that Sideshow's new Batman?
Yes, the new PF. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou, what were you saying about this though? The Spider-Man. You said you were going to talk about it. What did you think?
Oh no, I wanted to show it because he had shown me it, Bond, that he was doing it. Because I talked to him and the guys from Static X, so I wanted to bring it up. So I was glad that he actually showed the picture.
Bond used to work with Kevin Eastman with like at cons with CGC and getting sketches and signatures and shit. Good guy.
That Batman looks pretty nice. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Batman. I was pleasantly surprised with it. I was like, okay, Sideshow coming out the cut with a
Looks
nice
like
Batman.
Martin Canal, the skull.
Time to jump to DC, Steven.
So unpopular opinion here. I'm not a fan of the original PF, which I see that's Fate's profile picture here.
Oh, I love that PF. It's one of my favorites.
The pose with the bent in knee, I couldn't do it, man.
I don't like the mask.
He has to be at a certain angle. He looks perfect if he's like, I have him looking over all
my
the
wife was like getting on my ass, like, yo, this piece looks crazy. What are you doing?
But really, if you're
That
standing
was
on
the
the guard
piece that got me.
that's how it would look. They should have given him, he doesn't have a package though. They should have given him a little something there.
They should have had his knee facing straight. That's what they should have done. But what are you gonna do?
That was the piece that got me back into comic book collecting, statue-wise.
I mean,
So-
the best bang for your buck. That was one of the best. It was $400. I couldn't believe the quality.
But what's funny, you can still buy it for $400 and the Superman.
Yeah, I know. I've been thinking about buying another one just for a backup.
I should have gotten the.
I s-
Because I
What
like
was
it
that?
so much.
That statue, yeah.
You know what's funny? A couple people hit me up asking me if I was getting that Warlock, but it just never really excited me, man. It looks nice.
Yeah.
I didn't have
I
to
did
have
see
it.
it.
You know?
Some of those Batmans did have some horrible armpit issues, though. If I would have got those saggy armpits on mine, I probably would have fixed it myself.
No, I didn't see that. But this Warlock in the back, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, man, that's dope. That
Pretty,
is.
pretty sure this one's sold out too.
He's
got the gauntlet.
Who's making that one? Is that Icebreaker?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That looks amazing.
Is that? I don't know if it's Bushy. I don't know. I don't know all about this custom.
Oh, I think
I
you're
didn't really
right.
want to. I didn't really want to include it with my Galactus, Silver Surfer, Thanos packs set. You know what I mean? It didn't really feel like it went with them.
What does it feel like it went with it because of the character or because of what? Because he's
Just how it looks, I think, maybe. I don't know.
okay. Because that's what's missing from the whole setup. I mean, Warlock.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand why they haven't brought him into the series.
But what about the torso just being all black like that? That's kind of plain, no?
Yeah, I want a classic Warlock if I'm going to.
Yeah.
And I want a Gladiator as well.
And those boots are a little suspect. But I know that's kind of comic accurate, but
What is this about? The big head here.
Oh, that's
The
one of the
big head?
Celestials. That's one of the Celestials, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an
Eternity or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Eternity a Celestial or he's called something else, I think?
Yeah, because Eternity is.
Yeah,
Remember when I used to
Eternity-
collect the cards, he was like the baddest one. All his powers were.
No, that's
all the way up.
Celestials. Celestials are the ones that have powers are off the grid, but Galactus, Eternity, they're forces of nature, right? They're like I'm trying to think of what they call them, but
Well, I just mean on the back, it was like Marvel Series 3, I think.
yeah, Marvel Universe.
You look on the back of the card, all his powers all the way up to the fullest.
Eternity as well. I don't remember that. I remember the Celestials one.
Yeah, or maybe it was Celestial. Maybe I'm getting them confused.
Yeah, but Celestials are more robot-looking big creatures.
Any Transformers fan? Megatron, XM.
I mean, how many are there out there though? Right? It's too many.
Yeah.
Those things are pricey too.
Yeah, and the shipping is dumb.
Oh, just all the X-Men pieces are coming out.
All right, let's look. Okay, Storm, I got on pre-order. I don't care what nobody says.
Check. Check.
If you're hating on Storm, you didn't see that ass shot. Sorry to say.
What about Gambit?
Yeah, I'm all in. Gambit.
It's like
That's
$10,000 right there.
I really like this. I really like the smaller bases, man.
Doesn't it cost like $1,000 to get each one of those? With shipping and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Well, supposedly, so
More.
if you notice the bases are much smaller now, like compared to the Spider-Man villains.
Yeah,
that's good.
So XM is trying to promise to save us on shelf space and shipping costs with these smaller bases.
Well, I saw that Carnage unboxing you did. I was like, Jesus,
that base is all right. Yeah, that's
why is it that big?
They have the
No reason.
The XM Weapon X on the way. It cost me $300 shipping.
Jesus
God damn. See,
Yeah, but that base that's before the smaller base promise.
Yeah, by the time it comes out, they'll probably raise up the shipping prices and they'll even out.
Yeah, but the thing is, like you said, it's a lot of money. But these shits, they come out so spread apart. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Here's one for you, Fate. This is the Ice Breaker's Hush Batman.
See, this one I really like.
Is that the one I showed last week? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that better than the Sideshow one personally.
That cape is crazy. I'd be worried that was going to break for sure.
Yeah, actually.
Depending on what it's made out of, though. If it's
It's
not,
gonna be PVC, I'm assuming.
yeah, it could be probably,
Looks like a giant crepe. Nice.
That's
I love that
cool
Batman
touch,
PF.
too. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Is that a custom?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it comes with the Joker, like Joker face, right? Keep going. I don't know.
Especially for the fact that you could still get that thing for $400. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The Batman PF. I mean, if they came out with it today, it would be like $700.
but there's still made 5,000 or 6,000 pieces of it too. It's available still.
Yeah.
And then aren't they still? I think isn't that still on the website to be sold? Right? that Wonder Woman still available at Sideshow?
The PF?
Yeah,
I think so.
I believe so. Yeah.
it's been 3 years since
Yeah,
it
it
came
had
out.
a crazy edition size.
So Icebreaker has if you don't like the big 1/3 that Prime ones
I
are
like
doing
the
for Hush,
Joker, man. That was pretty hot.
yeah, he's doing a Superman to go with Batman too. It's already out,
Yeah.
available for pre-order.
Yeah, and there's 2 bases you can get with that Superman. There's one with like the full Daily Planet, and there's one with just like the half globe of the Daily Planet, so it's not so tall, which is kind of cool.
Speaking of edition size, what do you guys think the Miles Morales edition size is going to be?
It's gonna be high.
High, you think?
I think it's gonna be low. I don't think that's a popular of a character yet.
Yeah, I think
Until
it's going to
that
be
movie
low
comes
too, man.
out.
I'm hoping
What do you call low?
750 on the X.
What do you think is low?
750.
750.
Good question.
I don't know, man. He has a movie coming out later this year. I think it's gonna be.
It's an animated movie though. That's not shit, man.
It's coming
I'm
to the
thinking he
theaters, though, right?
deserves.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
That would be crazy. It's not going to pack no theaters.
What do you guys think about the 1250 edition size on the new Magneto? It's too high.
I'm canceling my Magneto. I'm just waiting to see if the X sells out so I could not lose this deposit.
Just, I mean, eventually they'll probably delay it, and then you can maybe get out of it.
But I don't want to make payments on it, so I guess I could change it from flex pay to pay in full, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So let me ask you guys
man.
something.
Don't look at that picture, man.
What is it? Oh, Beast. I know I was eyeballing that Beast too, man. But is XM going to make a Beast or not?
No, definitely.
Shazam.
It's only a matter of time.
That's Shazam.
Don't do it, man. Don't look at it, man.
I can't believe
It's
Sideshow
sold
hasn't
out.
come out with a quarter scale Beast yet. It's crazy.
Of the movie Thanos?
Yeah.
I thought they came out with a maquette.
Yeah, I saw one.
Oh yeah.
It's
I mean,
based
you
off
know,
Astonishing X-Men, I
comic
believe.
stuff.
Oh,
It's
you're
pretty
talking
nice.
about Beast.
Because they had that
This is,
Jim Lee line going. And then they
Oh,
abandoned
so-
it
This is
halfway through.
Icebreaker Domino.
And says
right,
that XM is making Beast in 2019.
Hey man, I got a question for you, man. So since you have your hand, or the hand on the pulse of the comic world right now, as far as Miles Morales in the comic, and as far as comics go, you see him flying off the shelves, man?
Well, I think Miles Morales was in the Ultimate Universe. In the Secret Wars run, Marvel destroyed the Ultimate Universe, and now it's only one universe again. And Miles Morales is like the only thing that they kept from that universe.
Mhm.
So it's safe to say he must be doing all right, and that he's a main book that they publish. They got an omnibus coming out later this year. So I think it's safe to say that he's here to stay. So I mean,
But as far as popularity, like I could tell you, like when Harley came out, and then she really got the big push through the comics, and now she's giving Batman a run. I would say that's just my personal opinion. Batman for me, I think he's #1 comic, and just all DC, all around. But then there's Harley Quinn. She's got that push right now. So that's what I'm asking. You think Miles is getting that same push?
Yeah, I think it'll fade away after a couple of years.
I disagree. He's been around for a minute, man. You're
No,
talking
he
about
has
8
been.
years.
He has been around. But I'm saying
Over
today.
a decade now, right? For at least.
So I can't really speak on others. I enjoy it, but I don't really know how the masses are accepting him. I typically read collected editions, so that means that modern stuff I don't really read it until it's been out for a while. You know what I mean?
You gotta look at. Does he have a comic book? Does he have a comic? Does he? All right. So then he's popular.
He's got an ongoing.
I mean,
So does Booster Gold, man.
Square Girl has a comic book that doesn't.
Yeah, everybody.
Because girls buy it, and I got to tell you, so Miles Morales is part of the diversification of Marvel.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say.
And I think Black Panther, the movie, is telling Marvel that there's a market for that. So they're trying to appeal to a diverse audience. But the only thing that's
I think
bad
that's crazy though.
Hold on, that was a few years ago, and they're not selling. Like they didn't sell, and now they're going back. That's why you see the whole.
Well, the thing is, Miles was before making Thor a woman.
Yes.
Making Falcon Cap. He was before all of the whole huge push.
I agree.
but he's the one that's still around. So I don't know, man. There's a market for it.
Have you seen
when
the
I was
trailer?
reading comics, I mean, when I read comics, I don't care what race they are. I mean,
I don't even
people
think about it.
Me neither. So I know
But
some
Mike,
people want to try to find something they can relate to more, but it's just.
But check
to
this
me,
out though.
I never
We
even thought about
don't think about it though, because I had a lot of conversations when I did my Black Panther movie review. We don't think about it because we're so used to seeing every comic book character looking like me and you. But for people of other races, other colors, it is a big deal for them. Just because we don't look at it like that, other people is different.
Yeah,
and I think we talked about that, Cal, right?
Yeah.
We talked about that a little bit too. For you, it meant more to you than it did to me because when you were growing up, that comic you gravitated toward it. Dude looks like me, whatever.
Right. I mean,
the only thing about mine,
they're mutants, man. Most of the people that I like, So.
Right. I like monsters. I like fucking Venom. I like Hulk. Yeah. I like people that don't look like me personally, but whatever.
But no, you're right, man. I mean, that's why I thought Black Panther meant so much to me, was because, like I said, my age, I'm 50. When I was growing up reading comics, the only comics that I could read that were out there were Peter Parker, were Batman, Superman, all of those characters. And then when they came to the big screen, they were still there. And it did mean something to see somebody that looked different with that statue.
Right.
I mean, they're always been around. People don't support them as much. Luke Cage was around. The Black Panther books were around.
Yeah, true. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely correct. It's been around. I mean, what?
Well, since the 70s, pretty much.
When Black Panther came out, I mean, it's been out for a long time.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the trailer for that Miles Morales animated movie? It looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It looks so nice.
I like it.
This was actually one of the better comic books that came out with him. With Miles. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Number one. It's actually a really good read if you guys want a good Spider-Man read. I don't know if you guys could see this or not.
Well, that's actually Superior Spider-Man is when Dr. Octopus took over Peter Parker's body. But you know what's funny? I'm biased because I love Spider-Man 2099. I love Ben Reilly as Scarlet Spider and as Spider-Man. I love Miles Morales. I like the different Spider characters. So I'm a little biased when it comes to that. So Master P's talking about Ultimate X-Men. They had an Ultimate Wolverine run. Well, a storyline within there that was pretty popular. What was his name? His name was James Howlett. He was Wolverine's son. It was a pretty interesting character that they killed off.
Or Dakin?
No, not Dakin. So that's in the 616.
One? Okay.
But it was Wolverine's son in the Ultimate Comics universe where Miles Morales came from.
Oh, that's a blonde, right?
Yes.
I think I saw there's an issue coming up where there's fighting. Both sons are fighting.
So Dakin's kind of weird. That came out as Dark Wolverine, but like it kind of faded away. There hasn't been any Dakin statues, has there?
There's one.
I know. I saw a custom one.
So I think Salt and Pepper Studios are making one. I think.
Yeah, I believe it's them.
So let me ask you something about Salt and Pepper. Is Salt and Pepper just a factory overseas? Because everybody uses Salt and Pepper to produce their statues.
I've been asking that a couple of weeks ago because I see like Extreme Sculptures, Salt and Pepper, TJ Customs, like they're all together. I don't know what's what.
I assumed that Salt and Pepper was a factory and all these other people are commissioning projects through them. Maybe we shouldn't say that.
I don't know. I know Salt and Pepper produces them, but I think they do like other people's commissions, I believe. Because I know they work with Peter Tibish a lot, so.
Yeah, that's correct. They worked on the Batman on Throne.
They did Venom Unhinged. They did Maniac Venom. They're doing the Chaos Carnage. They did the Scarlet Spider.
They did the Die Have.
I know they did a Captain America too, right? I think they did a really good Captain America.
Well, I'll tell you, the shit is quality work, though. I mean, whatever it is.
Yeah, I've owned a few of their pieces. They do pretty good work. The paint jobs are pretty good on them as well.
I've been thinking about looking to see if anybody wants to sell the Scarlet Spider Salt and Pepper one.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Calvin, what do you have on pre-order? I'm curious because you have a mix of statues.
I've got Helsing from figure. Well, anyway, and then Devil versus Amon.
Oh, okay.
From XM, getting Starscream. Put a deposit on that, and
damn, you got Starscream from XM?
Yeah, and Optimus Prime.
Bro, the shipping on that is like another statue.
Yep.
Crazy.
I was tempted to that.
Yeah, and Fathom from Sideshow.
Statue that I've been on the fence about. That I watched Carlos's video, the Predator maquette, the new one, which was a great video, man. I love that review.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I think I would have got that.
I want that thing so bad. I'm just, but then if I get that one, I've got to get
P1.
I don't know. It's just
P2.
I'm worried about what I'm stepping into if I get that one.
Same. You open a whole new line.
No, but I mean, if you like the one particular character, why not just have it? You know, it's just not. I mean, if you come and collect like that, then you know you're at another level right now. But you know, just because she's naked doesn't mean you got to put it in.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna have to appreciate it before I
exactly. Get your P1, baby. Enjoy that P1 like I do. It's fucking awesome, and it's just nice to have, you know.
I think I would have got it if it had an open mouth portrait because I don't have the original.
And the clothes. The big chap I canceled years ago.
Oh.
I was like $800. I was like, you guys are out of your mind.
Nene did the guy that Nene D, he's on YouTube. I think he opened one up, he cracked it open. I don't know what he did, and it's like a little open the mandibles. But you know, to each his own. I mean, you got the biomass on. You know, you hook that shit up. It looks fucking awesome. Yeah, I love the Preds. They look sick. It's a whole other world, another universe. But
has that one sold out yet?
I believe I'll check, but I don't think so.
I did watch your video unboxing too. That shit.
Yeah, I saw it too.
I get a little excited, when it's something that I really love and appreciate. I can just like, oh yeah.
So Lito, I was looking at your channel the other day. You got videos with like fucking million views and shit, brother.
Carlito? Nah,
you getting them checks or what? Damn.
Oh, dang, man. I'm trying to live, baby.
He could, but he's not cashing in like some of these cats throwing in commercials every 10 minutes.
I don't do that. I want to kick myself because about 4 or 5 years ago I had changed my name, and I was with Mike back then. Mike, which is Mike's son of 007. Anyway, I had like 600 videos, and then I just deleted them.
Wow.
Then I was just like, all right, I'll restart again. So I was just stupid, but anyway, they were fun. It's fun.
You can never delete it.
Toys, they get a lot of hits too, right?
Right.
Yeah, some of them got hit. The one that I got the 3 million views on, or it's like in the millions now, it's because I guess this one cat saw it, and he triggered like a fucking Iron Man. Just doesn't stop. People just keep watching.
Well, you had what was it? The Batmobile or the DeLorean was big too, right?
DeLorean, yeah. Then the ones that people love is that every fucking day I get one comment. When did you buy that toy? When did you buy that toy? The 3A, the robot. Shit, I forgot the name of it. Anyway, I love that one.
So 3 million motherfuckers have watched you in your home.
Yeah.
Unboxing shit.
Yeah, but now like.
Well,
was that?
My favorite videos of his was when he destroyed the boxes.
Yeah, that's what I want to. I'm going to start doing that. Actually, I have a whole bunch of these statue boxes that I got to get rid of. So I'm actually working on something nice.
That's when you take the stand. I'm never selling.
Dude, people used to go ape shit on him for destroying him.
Yeah, they get crazy.
I like the one where you took the jackhammer to.
Oh yeah, just fucking. Come on, kids. No, what are you gonna do? I mean, you guys are sick, man. You guys see your fucking collection. and then look at your boxes. How the fuck you gonna save all those boxes? You guys are retarded. No, really, come on. You got
My
100
garage
fucking
is-
boxes.
No. I know myself.
Plywood across
I know
the
myself.
top.
I'm definitely going to be selling certain pieces. I know how I am.
Right. Everything that I got around me right now is staying for life until I die. I know the kids are gonna throw it out. I don't give a fuck. But right now, I'm enjoying it visually, physically. I get to touch things. So I've like, I know Lou knows me for a while. So you know how we collect. I collect multiples, a lot like you guys. I'm not, new guy like me. I'm not new no more. So there's a lot.
Right.
We always bring up the same subject, but the
That
thing
makes
is
sense.
that you just gotta slow down a little bit. Slow down.
I remember Carlos before he ever took off his mask.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got tired of that.
I don't think I've sold maybe 2 things since I've been collecting. Period.
Yeah. Basically, you
I
pinpoint on your
believe, if
collection.
I'm not mistaken, he dissed mask for the first time on our show.
That's right. That's correct.
Mhm.
Oh, you gotta look that up.
Yeah, I took my mask off.
Oh,
my
yeah, I remember
nun
the,
mask.
the Happy New Year with the nun mask on.
Yeah, the nun.
my famous mask. So when I go to the Comic Cons out here in New York Comic Con and I wear this, like somebody came up to me and goes, "Yo, what up, nigga?" I was like, yo, I'm with the mask. I'm like, huh? Yo, I seen you, and I forget that I was on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty funny. Pretty funny shit.
You had
Funny
years of videos wearing that mask.
I go all over, man. The best is when you go out and you get real life, expressions of people. Actually, like I did a homeless guy on 47th Street in Manhattan. I took the little Hulk, the Hot Toys Hulk. I had him open it with 2 lesbians on motorcycles. It was fucking hilarious. But people couldn't see that. But I had another helmet on. Actually, I had the Rocketeer helmet, which was from Master Replica, excuse me. And my friend, so he let me borrow his helmet. He goes, "Dude, you got a fucking $2,000 helmet on your head, and if you drop it, I'll kill you." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I got a homeless guy about to run with my Hulk." Oh, it's a lot of shit, man. But outside,
you also did one. I remember the one you did where you took Rocky to Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, I did that. Yeah, that was awesome. There was a lady that hold on, my wife's not around. She'll fucking kill me. It's a Spanish chick with like the body like a guitar. So I'm thinking like, hey, would you like to review the Rocky Balboa figure? Then her fucking son came out of nowhere. The husband came out of nowhere. I was like, all right. I thought, I was just gonna talk to her a little bit, fuck around, but it was pretty cool. And I went up to a whole bunch of kids and I says, hey girls, there were about 20 girls from like a school trip. So we're on the famous stairs, where Rocky ran up the stairs to the museum. And I said, hey girls, would you like to do a little thing for me for the end of the show? I have a little YouTube thing. They all looked at me like if I was some kind of like like a pervert. And I'm like, no, hey, listen, hey, kids, I'm not a pervert. The mask going you off.
That's what every pervert says.
No, anyway,
oh my god!
I had some good times. Let me tell you, YouTube.
You see Carlos getting arrested in his video.
Children,
the funny thing is,
boss, you guys want to open my toy? Not gonna sit there. We don't want to see my hot toy.
I'll tell you what the most rewarding experiences are when you have actually these things. You take them out. You take out your figurines, if you take out statues or whatever, and you actually don't have to be a hermit and hide, or you don't want to tell everybody that you collect these things, right? Because in the real world, this is not something that you want to bring out in dinner. You're at a fancy dinner. What do you do for a living? Well, I work at the stock market. And what do you collect? I travel a little bit. I heard you collect toys. Is that true? What kind of toys do you collect? You want to explain. But when you actually get to actually have people see them out on the street, and if you're like, hey, would you like to look at this? And they're like, wow, it's like a G.I. Joe. But, you try to explain to them that this fucking thing that you're holding in your hand is only 20 made worldwide, it's X amount of money. And people don't tend to, really understand what they have. Unless you say, oh, it's a fucking Rolex. Oh, yeah, now I understand. It's just very valuable. They don't understand what it took to make these things, or create them, or reproduce them,
So you got this guy holding your figure, right? And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's worth thousands of dollars in the
oh yeah, oh, really?
Yeah, and I was a track star in high school.
It's the fucking, get insurance.
That's
what I can
where
tell
you gotta have the camera as you're running after the guy. Go, get me back, motherfucker.
Pro GoPro.
Carlos is live filming.
You're
beating a homeless
tackling
person.
him.
I had a video, but then it got deleted. I went on a New York City school bus, on a New York bus on 57th Street in Manhattan. Going from the west side to the east side with the Hulk, and I had him in the bus, and I sat him in a chair, and I was across the chair, and I'm like videotaping to see people's expressions when they come in, and they see a fucking thing. They see the Hulk sitting in. I don't know. They deleted the fucking video, YouTube. I don't know if it was the New York City Department or whatever.
Well, didn't you do one where you brought Superman to the movies too?
Oh yeah. Superman. Listen, Superman. I have a Superman, Christopher Reeve, that travels everywhere with me. All my trips, wherever. If I go to the, Aruba, my Superman has his own little mini passport. Cancun.
That's
He travels every fucking way. Yeah. Take him all over. Actually, he has some kind of sperm on him because I ejaculated on him by accident. Oh, did I offend anybody? I'm so
By
sorry.
accident.
Enough about that. All right, I'm done. Hey, Steve, can you help me out with something? Your mic's on mute. What do you do in your omnibus when the pages stick together after you ejaculated? I can't seem to find them all. Can you help me with that?
You gotta buy the protective sleeves.
What was that again? Repeat that again.
You gotta buy the protective sleeves for each page.
Damn it! I knew I was missing something. Shit!
Just don't jerk off in the page.
Hey, you're so crazy.
That's easier said than done.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yo, you guys want to see a meme?
Who? Anime?
A meme. You guys know what a meme is?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought it was May May.
Oh my god, what are you showing, man?
Oh, what?
A meme.
Collector.
I can't tell what it is, man.
You missed it then. You missed it then. You missed it then. I'll talk to you guys later about it.
No, I saw the name, but I didn't get the joke.
Ryan,
that is the joke.
Stoking the fire.
That is the joke.
Yeah,
There's some nice pieces in there, dude.
hey, Ryan, the reason why I put that place in Japan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
It was just that I wanted to see if my friend has Hawaii and he lives in Switzerland, so I wanted to see what city I can put on Facebook that it would be allowed. It's like almost like a glitch. When 3 times I've been shut down by Facebook, so I had to submit my driver's license or some kind of form of ID. You have to email them, and somebody fucking locks you out. Like they'll report you, whatever.
Right.
I had to actually put my real name. So the next time, the 3rd time was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna lie about almost everything. So I put my name the way it was. I'm gonna see what they're gonna do. So I actually got away with putting that place in Japan.
Nice.
I just left it like that. Anyway, I'll explain that. That's what happened.
I got kicked out too. Facebook banned me because I think one time I shared too many fucking posts into the groups. I don't really share posts that much.
Like if you were spamming.
Yes. But for like 2 weeks, I couldn't comment on anything in any of the groups I was in.
Oh, okay. But you had access to go into Facebook?
Yes. Which was even more frustrating than just kicking me out altogether. Because people are commenting on my posts and I can't reply back.
Crazy. And how did you get out of that? Like, what did you do to rectify that?
So every time I would post something, it would say it was blocked. Is this an error? And every time I'd be like, yes. And then I could even put comments on some shit. And I was like, yo, you're fucking up my whole shit. What's the deal? And eventually it just came back to normal. Because it would let me post something to my page and share it. But I couldn't reply to any comments in any groups or post in any groups. It was crazy.
Yeah, I believe it was a 2-week suspension.
Yeah, but yeah.
Really? We get
Damn,
punished
Lou,
on
how do you know?
Facebook?
Did you report it?
No, I know.
Yeah, it felt like 2 weeks. I don't. It seemed must have been something like that.
That's like the first warning, and then there's something for 2 strikes, and then the third, your history.
Yeah, Jesus, like so crazy.
It's crazy, man.
Hey, Carlos,
Sí, señor.
you'd be proud of me today. I was on the was it today or was it yesterday? I don't remember what day. Is today Wednesday? No, today's Thursday. But anyways, I was watching Facebook Live, and they after the Facebook Live was over, they're doing how to be a poser.
Oh yes.
And I was just commenting in there, and like everyone's real serious about that channel, dude.
Oh no,
They
yeah.
love that guy.
How to play with my penis. I mean, how to play with my toys.
I was
What channel was that?
I was giving everyone shit because it was a live chat. How to be a poser.
Let me get.
Oh, with the Spider-Man on the I saw that.
Let me get one of these fucking guys. Let me see who we're gonna get here.
We're gonna get a live posting.
All right, so
tutorial. Let's go.
all right, so when we get this guy right, and he comes in this one-piece outfit. The thing about this is that the good thing about this piece is that it comes and when they delivered it all to assembled. You didn't have to do anything with it. So right now he's waving at you, as you can see.
Sounds
Get the fuck out of here! Play with your goddamn toys, kids. You gotta fucking play with a toy. Never take your goddamn hand and put it inside your pants and play with your penis. It's the same goddamn thing. There's no goddamn rules how to play with it. You grab your sack or you grab your head. Whatever you want to grab first. For God's sakes, man. Do I have to fucking teach you how to grab your own fucking cock? Get the fuck out of here, goddamn. I get 10,000 views to learn how to play with your toy. You're a fucking moron. Not the guy that's doing it, actually. The people that are watching. I mean, really?
Oh, that's how I pose it? Oh.
So
on my own.
I mean, look. Let me see how this guy composes one. Oh, no, but the best questions I've ever heard. Hey, is there another more dynamic pose that I can actually put him in? Motherfucker, can't you figure that out yourself? Grab the fucking elbow, bend it. I don't do something. Is there another more dynamic pose? No, and the best for statue guys is, hey, it's the wrong angle. You know, if you tilt it over to where the snake head is like facing you, you get a better perception of the figure actually, and the creativity flies through your. Motherfucker, I want to just hit people, man. Can you fucking hit people? How do I hit people on fucking through Facebook or something?
You think they had to draw straws for that? The dude was like,
they have the poke button, but not a punch button.
Jesus
I
Christ!
had to draw straws. They were like, who's gonna do the how to be a poser video? He's like, nah, man, I'm not doing it, man.
But look, you know, I mean, he's getting 10,000 views a week, so that's
He's getting them checks, man.
He's generating for SciShow, man, or whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Anyways,
Seriously.
I was on there live, being a meme or being a troll.
Oh, I gotta get on. I gotta get on there one day, man. That's incredible to me.
Some guy was like, this is like art happening live.
Oh shit! Let me not fucking flip. I would flip out.
It's like, weren't you 5 years old one time? Didn't you pose your GI Joes and put them in certain places?
I was like,
how hard is it to figure out?
Yeah.
No.
I was like, I can do a better job than this guy. I was like, what is this shit?
Yeah, the guys that I really appreciate are the artistic, the picture guy. You know, the guy that puts a can, squishes it, whatever, and then puts the hand of Superman or something, and it looks, when he captures that shot, looks awesome. It looks like he really did that.
Yeah.
Those pictures, I appreciate that. I say, okay, the guy took out time, but this guy fucking showing me how to pose my shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Is this on Sideshow Live or something? Or?
Yeah,
So
no.
at the end.
Yeah, SciShow
Oh, really?
Live, and then he also has a YouTube channel.
I don't think I've ever watched it that long.
But you're not into 1/6, so you wouldn't you wouldn't be there watching that. You guys think that 1/6 are like little toys, right?
I used to have a lot of the Hot Toys. I sold them for the.
I just feel like Hot Toys, Iron Man Hot Toys look good.
Yeah.
And but when you start getting into hair and mixed media, it looks like dolls, man. I can't do it.
That's
Yeah,
true.
well, that's
The
the
thumbs-
thing.
Yeah,
You used to see all those shirts that were like, they're not dolls, they're action figures.
when you have to explain the difference, there's a problem.
Try explaining that to your wife if you're coming.
When I ordered my group, they sent me a Hot Toys, or maybe it's not a Hot Toys, maybe that's Sideshow, but it's like the dark side R2D2 pretty much.
Okay.
But I love that thing, man. I freaking first hot, or I don't know if it's a Hot Toy, but or if it's Sideshow, but man, I love it. My initial plan was to sell it to get like $100 back,
right?
The statue I bought, but I just kept it because I loved it so much.
That's cool. Yeah, I love that.
It's got crazy light up features. I mean, I just sit next to my bed at night. I'll turn it on. It's awesome, man. I love it.
Yeah, there's some fantastic, some fantastic toys. I think the 1/6 scale cars are amazing. What Hot Toys
I'm still
done.
waiting.
I know. You know what? I'm just waiting for two things to come out from Hot Toys, then I shut Hot Toys down out of my life. I need an X-wing fighter. They can do.
Oh yeah, I want that same thing.
They can do an X-wing in 1/6. I don't give a fuck how much that shit costs. If it's a K&a-half, I'll take it. And I gotta get the 66 Batmobile. I'm done.
Yeah, Tim. Sideshow was actually advertising.
For years. I mean, for the last like 4 or 5 years.
Wait, what's up, Calvin?
No, Carlos just put up there. Sideshow was actually advertising that.
Yeah, that's the meme. That's the joke. Yeah. I don't understand.
Carlos got me to buy this Darth Maul right behind me over here.
Oh man, that Darth Maul is sick.
I love it.
You love it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
mixed media, everything. It's just perfect.
I plugged the power into a Wemo outlet.
Oh yeah, and I listened to everything you said about that.
Yeah,
I'm looking into those.
So on your phone, it's $35. You plug it in, and you plug the power. It's inside of a vest. I want to turn on the light. You know, I fucking go to my little app. Boom, turn it on. Fucking
yeah, that's awesome.
I love the lighting feature. I'm always.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Fucking hypnotized.
This one, this packs right here, either up there or up there. I'm gonna put all my Star Wars guys. I have Darth Maul, Darth Malgus, and Darth Sidious, and I have the Iron Studios Vader, which I've had for like a month, and I still haven't even opened them because I'm just crammed with them. But I've heard that statue is pretty badass, so that's about as far as I think I'm gonna go with Sideshow. Well, I have Rey too, but I don't know if I'm gonna like that statue, but because it has a PVC head, I heard. So we'll open that. And if I like it, I'll keep it. I'm still within the 30-day return policy.
Oh, okay. And you're good to go.
I'm more into the Sith Lords and stuff like that.
Sith Lord, yeah. Dark side.
Yeah,
I just love the light up features. I'm a sucker for the light up features.
Yeah, so am I.
Like this guy right here. You hit his little. It probably won't show up very good on the camera, but he's got a little button where you just turn this thing on.
Right, it illuminates the inside.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like when you turn the lights off and all the wrinkles in his face, the detail is insane. The face sculpts on those Star Wars pieces are crazy.
Are amazing.
I don't know about the Rey. I'm going to open her probably tonight because my 30 days is coming up here in a couple days. So we got to make sure she's all right.
What were you saying, Ryan? I'm sorry.
I said, yeah, I saw your video with that Darth Maul. I'm still kind of
on the fence,
stalking eBay for that same Darth Maul.
Sorry, Ryan. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's good. I think I was over talking you. So.
Hey, Lou, are we cutting this off now, or are we keeping it going?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna cut it. I was just gonna let you finish what you guys were talking about.
Because I know you said you wanted to cut it out at 11.
Yeah.
If not, I was gonna go get another beer. But if y'all gonna cut it short,
yeah, I'm in California, so it's 8 o'clock right here.
California.
I'm 9 o'clock right now. I'm chilling. It's mountain time over here.
Oh, no wonder why you guys stay on all kinds of hours.
We got Lou up to midnight. It's fucking 8:30 over here.
Yeah, no, sometimes 1 o'clock and shit. Because
9 o'clock, man.
After I end the show, I still have to post it in groups and do other shit. So it takes a while.
Man, I just want to say I'm just like so happy always to get on because the fact is that I can actually share with all you guys and community out there. It's really wonderful. I was actually fiending to get on the last couple of weeks. Every fucking Thursday. I thought yesterday was Thursday. So I took a shower.
Well, what's funny about it is you're staying that, and we're all staying every week. I don't know what happened to Carl.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been working OT.
It's not as live without Lito on the show, man.
Sometimes, right? I have my little moments, but those moments, treasure them because they don't happen too often. Because my brain is just like disappearing.
When the Saki's involved, they
it's
happen
like it's a SCA, man. The Statues Collectors Anonymous we're not anonymous, I guess, but
Right.
I feel like I keep talking about statues. My girl just wants to slap me upside the face. She's like, shut the fuck up about your statues over here.
My wife does the same thing.
You just gotta avoid that. You avoid that. You gotta avoid that. Listen, no bullshit.
How about the look they get in their eye when another piece shows up?
Yeah,
Wait
a minute.
You bought that with points and shit.
You can see the life drain from their eyes as you
What are you talking about? I can't tell you something. Thanos showed up in my house, right? So I had the second one. The other box is hiding somewhere. But anyway, that guy right there, the wife. I don't turn the lights on too much because then she'll look into here and she'll go, "What is that? I didn't see that. What is that?" I said, that's I used one guy's name. That's Tony's. I'm gonna review it for him. Tony, you fucking been reviewing shit for him for 3 years. Nothing goes back. I said, yeah, I'm just holding on to it. And she goes, you continue to lie to me after all these years. I just don't understand why. I said, you keep asking me the same goddamn questions after all these years. All right, enough said. Boys and girls, I gotta go. Thank you for having me. I am always honored
Good night, Carlos.
being around you, gentlemen. Okay, and I'm so sorry if I offended the poser. If you could come on to the show and explain to me how to play with my penis, please do so. Bye-bye. Gotta go.
I think I'm pretty good at it. I don't know.
Oh my god!
He said Carlos was on milk tonight.
He was on that milk. That's that milk. That milky milk.
It's
Shit.
just,
Oh my god.
all those guys that tell me how they watch with their kids. Sometimes I go, I hope it ain't when Carlos is on.
Yeah, it's funny. Somebody that I deal with with comics was like, "Oh, I watched you on Immortalized with Stone with my kids," and I was like, "Really, with your kids? Like, is that a good idea?"
Well, that's what I
He was
I
like-
had a few guys tell me the same thing. Oh, I watch it with my daughter and my son, and I'm like, really?
He was like, my friend. He was like, no. My kid's on their iPad doing some bullshit. I'm watching while I'm with them. Like, okay, well that makes a little more sense. He's probably watching right now. Shout out to my man True Dan. Yeah.
There's
Yeah, I'm about to grab another beer, man.
Yo, go ahead, bro.
I'm getting off tonight. I'm getting off now, guys.
Well, I'm ending it anyway. But the point is, with some of the profanities and sexual innuendos, I don't know about kids.
Not a good idea.
Maybe after 10 o'clock, maybe.
Good night, guys.
Bye, bro.
But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. As always, thanks for being on. And we'll see you next week. Thanks to everyone in the chat room. It's always a pleasure. And thank you, everyone, for supporting. So have a great night and weekend. Peace.
Peace.
Take care, fellas.
Adios.